Steve White and Mark the Hammer Castanini here with you ringside Warriors Way 20 at the full Doncaster Shopping Town Hotel. We're about to get underway at 74 kgs. Daniel Stroud and Joel Burum, 3x2 minute rounds, full tie rules.
Full tie rules. Daniel Stroud from the Tech 8 gym in Geelong, trained by Pat Richards. He's in the red shorts. Joel Burum from Fight Strong. He's in the blue.
Both gentlemen very lanky with a lot of reach, so this is going to be interesting in terms of the distance game.
Also, we're stepping up in weight for this one. This is on the cut-off limit of 74 kg. So the boys are going to be having a good amount of power in their punches as well. Middleweights, they can crush and bang. They keep us thoroughly entertained. It's orthodox versus southpaw also. Burum, the right-handed fighter. Stroud, left-handed, lead right hand forward, left hand back. So they're going to want to keep, the attacking fighter is going to want to keep his lead foot to the outside of his opponent in order to roll that right or rear power side through.
Stroud, probably the best facial hair of the evening so far.
Nice
barbershop mode.
I was going to say it's very vintage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very vintage. Very barbershop quartet.
Expecting a glove slap at the start. Challenging him to a duel.
Challenge you to a duel. A big thanks to, speaking of duels, the tricky Trev Gumdale Demolition. If you want something knocked down, you're in Queensland, you better bring Tricky. He'll get the stuff knocked out of anything real quick for you.
Also thanks to Harley Heaven, the crew out there in Spencer Street, Melbourne. Get down and check it out if you haven't done so already. And thank them for their continued sponsorship of Warriors Way. And a nice kick to the body there from Burum, and answered in kind by Stroud, and answers with a few strikes of his own.
Definitely go see Harley Heaven. Drop in, see Theo in the city. Say you want the Hammer discount. And hopefully you ride out with a good deal.
Do I want to ask what that is? Or you're going to have a back wheel?
That's end of round number one.
End of round one between Stroud and Burum. And a good, more of a patient scrap between these two to start off.
Yeah, definitely feeling out process. But of course, 3x2, so you've got to get busy in the first round. You've got to get the first round on the cards for yourself. And I'd say possibly just the way of Stroudy. The Tech 8 gym in the red shorts in the red corner.
See their nice cannon. Pushing it off to the body. As we get set for round number 2, 3x2 minute rounds here at Warriors Way 20. Steve White and Mark the Hammer Castanini bring you all the action.
Round 2.
Bring you all the action from Warriors Way 21, April 14th. Get your tickets now at the Doncaster Shopping Town Hotel as Stroud answers with a flurry to start round number 2.
Yeah, the cagey lefty, Stroud, is always going to have the benefit, the left-handed fighter, initially, especially against the lesser experienced opponents. Left-handed fighters do sort of have a bit of a benefit because the orthodox fighters don't have as much sparring with left-handed fighters, if that makes sense. So, whereas the left-handed fighter is always used to squaring up against orthodox fighters in training and sparring, so they adapt a lot easier, a lot better.
Both gentlemen get separated and straight back into the center of the ring. Rushing body kick.
Taken on the forearms there from Stroud, but nevertheless, it's a tactic in itself. Kick the opponent's arms in order to get them to drop their hands and then go bang, pop over the top with the high kick or the high punch or the big punch.
You see the left lat there of Stroud a little bit marked up underneath the tattoo there, but
he certainly has a big round kick, Joel Burum from the Fight Strong gym.
Oh, big shot there.
That stunned him momentarily, certainly did.
On wobbly legs, maybe a little here, Burum, as Stroud looking to put him away. Oh, nice short right there from Stroud.
This is where Burum wants to be. He wants to be in the clinch. Doesn't want to be standing at range. He doesn't want to give Stroud the full rotation for him to generate power through his shots. Oh, yeah, Burum coming back now, showing he's far from done.
The pendulum swinging the other way now. Burum
big shots, Burum, big shots.
Huge shot there from Burum. Oh, man. This has gone up a couple of beats per minute here in the second. Definitely. A big shot from Stroud.
Oh. Stroudy and Burum, how do you do? What a fight.
As Stroud now, he's swinging for the fences. Man. Now they go back to the clinch. And that's
certainly given the Warriors Way gloves a bit of a workout.
Wow, that last 30 seconds of that round, Hammer, was absolutely sensational.
Yeah, just swinging from the rafters, both men. It's evened up nicely, this fight, almost, isn't it? It's almost around a piece. But geez, he was stunned there, Burum. You can see his legs almost stiffened up a little. Stroud, he had the momentum, but Burum just grabbed it by the throat, give it a shake up, and took it back his way.
Straight down the pipe when he had Stroud in the corner. Stroud getting a nice counter elbow in that exchange. And we'll see what both guys bring in round number 3. If it was anything like round 2, well, we're in for a treat. Gumdale Demolitions bringing you this fight here at Warriors Way 20 as we get underway. Stroud and Burum, round number 3 of 3 by 2 minute full tie rules. Stroud comes out with a 1-2 to start.
Nicely done.
Burum maybe a little bit more patient in this round. He got stunned in that second.
Body, a smack of the shin into the carcass of Burum by Stroud.
Oh, big shot from Stroud. Oh, that's it! It is done! Stroud has knocked out Joel Burum. Wow!
Absolute clubbing right hand from the Victorian, Daniel Stroud.
Oh man.
It was definitely a seesaw battle, this one. Backward and forward it went. But Daniel Stroud said enough, put an end to it with the big right hand, set it up, boom, step back, rotated the hip nicely, right hook, landed plumb. First one set it up, the second one finished it off.
Burum was looking for a knockout shot of his own, but yeah, Stroud connected with that first one. It would have stunned him.
Yeah, almost too tough for his own good, Burum. He was just intent on getting it back after he was pinged. Perhaps should have gone into some lateral movement, stayed away from the power side of Daniel Stroud, give himself some range to let his right hand go. Instead, walk straight into it. Big left, big right rather, pow, landed. So off his lead side, Stroud generated so much power.
As we'll wait for the official decision, but the Pat Richards
gentlemen, 35 seconds into the third round. This fight ended, declaring him in a by knockout and still undefeated, Daniel Nacho Stroud.
So we talked about the Tech 8 gym. Taking one out here, Daniel Stroud with a huge knockout of Joel Burum here at Warriors Way 20 and a great fight.
It's Tricky Trev presenting the trophy.